Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to The Ramble. It is 12:14 a.m., 12:15 a.m. EST on Monday, April 6th. This is for Sunday, April 5th, aka Easter. First things first, happy Easter to anyone that celebrates Easter. Regardless of if it's for a religious reason or you just, I don't know, like Easter eggs. And believe in the Easter Bunny, whatever your beliefs are, all the same. You know what? Okay, if you don't celebrate Easter, I hope you had a good Sunday, all the same. Anyway, so let us kick things off. Last night after the ramble, I was laying in bed watching YouTube, and I ended up falling asleep. I woke up at like 4 a.m. with my lights on, my PlayStation was still on, my PC was on. I wasn't even in my pajamas, so I got up, I changed, turned all my stuff off, went back to sleep, woke up again at 9, went back to sleep, woke up again at 10, and then laid in bed like awake watching YouTube till about 11. Like 11:15 or something. Then I got up, had breakfast, had a can of Bones coffee. It was like this cold brew s'mores latte thing. It was pretty good, but also I don't know. It was like I had the cookies and cream one last week, or week before that, and it was sweeter than this one was. This one was a little more bitter, maybe more coffee flavor than the other one. But I mean, it was still good. After that, I was working on stuff for class. I have my programming assignment done for my Tuesday, Thursday class. I have my science assignment done for Earth history. Correction, I have my portion of it done, and I actually did that way later in the day. I just wanted to say it while I was talking about the programming. Okay, yeah, so I got the programming done, and then I downloaded and played the demo for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, which comes out on the 16th of April. Like the full game, I was playing the demo. Sorry, I know I just said that. So I made a me version of myself that does not totally look like me, but they are female, and they are like who I aspire to. I mean, like I am also. Okay, Jesus Christ. They look more like how I want to look in the future. How's that? There we go. And it's really funny because I was setting up their like personality, and in the end you hit like create. And it says the personality they have been given is reserved perfectionist, and I went, sounds like someone I know. And then somehow it magically managed to get. I managed to set the traits just right that we ended up with a personality that I think actively like suits me. And so then I went along with the demo. Like I made a second me. Everybody else I made 2 more me's, so we have 3 me's total. Like that's as many as the demo will allow. They are based on nobody. I just tried to make other people. Like just in my head, I'm like, what kind of person do we want to have? So I made this other girl named Sophie, and my vibe, I was going for like chill, like writer vibe. I don't know if I got that. Maybe I made them more energized than I thought they'd be. And then I made this dude named Zeke, and I was aiming for emo, lazy, super low energy, chill vibe. I ended up with like confident achiever person. I don't know, but I was having more fun making me's than I thought I would, which is a good sign. And now I want to get the full game. So I played that for a bit, and then I had dinner. I had a chicken pot pie thing that I got at the store, and it was pretty good. It was like this cheesy bacon, broccoli, chicken pot pie thing. My only complaint, and this is going to sound really stupid, I'm sure, my only complaint is that there was a lot of the cheese sauce, and it was starting to be a bit much towards the end. Overall, though, good food. So I had dinner, and then I worked on my science assignment. I know I said already that I got it done, but then I actively started working on it. So I answered one of the 2 questions I needed to answer, and then I took a little break, and I was researching external hard drives because I wanted to get one for my PC. That way, I had more storage to download Steam games because I don't have very many installed because I'm low on storage. So I was looking into buying a hard drive, and I was like, wait a minute. I have a 4 terabyte external hard drive plugged into my Xbox One, and I rarely use my Xbox One. And whenever I do use it, it's for TV shows and movies. So I was like, here's an idea. Why don't I just take that hard drive and format it and then use it on my PC? So I made a mental note to ask my mom to check the hard drive when she got home because she was at a family thing for Easter. And then once I had decided on that, let's see, I was looking at dinner, and then I was just kind of watching YouTube, still on my break, and then my mom ended up coming home, so I had her check the hard drive, and then I researched, and it seems like it'll work fine. So she bought and is going to print out a package label, and then she's going to mail it to me, and it should be here by Wednesday, hopefully. And then I'm going to try to format it, and we'll have 4 terabytes to play around with on my PC. After all of that got sorted, I resumed working on my science, and I was working on the second question, and then Riley texted me about GTA Online. It was like, did you know this update will be 10 years old? So we started talking about that update and some other updates, and then he's like, man, I want to know when he started playing GTA Online. So then I went on this hunt to track down his account to see if I could find when his account was made. So I logged on to Rockstar Games social platform, social club, with the account that I thought would be linked to my account. Turns out I had a different account on Social Club under one of my emails. That account got hacked by Russians. So that account has been recovered. But then I ended up finding out which email was linked to it, and I got signed into my account. And I found his account, but it didn't list when his account was created. So then I went on to the Xbox PC app, and I found his account on Xbox, and I scrolled through his games until I found GTA, and then I found the achievement you get for finishing the intro, and I found out that he started playing in February of 2020, or not 2020, February of 2016, I think, February 24th. And then out of curiosity, I went and found mine. I started playing December 27th, 2014, I believe. So I sent him that info, and they're like, that's neat. And then I went back to doing my science assignment, so I got that finished about 9:15. Then I called my mom because she was going to bed, or talked to her very briefly. And so then I was just scrolling around on the internet, not looking at anything in particular. I think I was looking at games and stuff. And so I was like, I want to buy Tomodachi Life, and I want to buy some games on PC. So let me check my balances, and I keep track of things in a checkbook, write everything down. And so I was checking my checkbook, and it was numbers were out of whack. So I had to call my dad and ask, because he also knows my finances. And I was like, this is a really weird discrepancy, and we talked about it. This phone call, I didn't even think I'd need to call him. I thought I'd just transfer on my phone. It'd be quick and easy. This phone call went on for 30 minutes. So that has been resolved. And then after that, I was looking into how to watch this comedy special I want to watch. So it was only available on either YouTube membership or Dropout comedy. So I downloaded a free trial, and then I'm going to watch this one special, or I don't know if it's Dropout comedy. It's like Dropout, like just that's what they're called, I think. I think they used to be part of College Humor, or they were part, or like they are College Humor, and they rebranded. I'm not sure. So I got a free trial, and then that lasts for like 3 days. So I'm gonna watch it between now and the 8th or whatever, and then I'm gonna cancel. So, now I know some of you are thinking, Joe, it's Monday. You have team projects at 8 a.m. Why are you still up at 12:25 a.m.? Well, that I think I said it last week, or last weekend or whatever on Friday. Since we did our presentation, I don't think we have to go to class anymore. So I will not be getting up at 8 a.m. I mean, maybe my body will auto-wake me up at 8. Who knows? But I'm not going to go. If my group needs me, they can message me on Discord, and I will message whenever I wake up. Like, I really hope they don't show up, because I'm going to feel really bad. I don't think we need to go. Like, we have 2 things that we need to turn in, but they can be turned in whenever. Other than that, I feel like we already submitted everything else. And I mean, we might have a quiz, but they said they'd let us know when the quiz is, since it's over a lecture that we haven't had yet, or a guest speaker that we haven't had in the room yet, and I guess presently they have moved away, so giving the talk might be a bit difficult. So who knows? So yeah, that was my day today. Nothing too crazy, nothing too insane. I think I have rediscovered my enjoyment of Tomodachi Life, which is fun. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because I don't know what else to talk about. I'm still working my way through A Girl and Her Guard Dog for the anime alphabet challenge thingy. I just haven't had a moment to sit down and continue the show. I think I'm on episode 9 or 10 of 13, so we're getting there. I imagine it'll be done relatively soon. So tomorrow, if I don't have to go to team projects, or I guess later today, if I don't have to go to team projects, I only have one other class, and I can attend remotely online, which means, hypothetically, I don't need to leave my room. Now, if I wake up early tomorrow, before breakfast ends, I might get up and go to breakfast. See if Nick is around, talk to him for a little bit, but other than that, I have no reason to leave. And if I don't end up waking up on time, he'll be receiving a text that says, "Hey, I overslept." Also, I didn't need to go to class, so that would be why I wasn't there. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I've said that twice now. I've lied to you both. I've lied to everybody twice. Something is bugging me in the back of my brain, and I need to talk about it. So for those of you that don't know, because I don't remember if I've talked about it, I watch a YouTube documentary of sorts on the individual known as Chris Chan. If you don't know who that is, just know they've done some not so good things. If you do know who that is, I'm sorry. So a YouTuber makes a very good comprehensive history series on this person, and I find it very interesting. So Saturday, the newest episode came out. Present time, I think we're on part 85, 86. He is currently remastering the whole series. And remaster-wise, we just had episode 3. I have seen every episode at least once. I'm now currently and actively rewatching, or I guess watching the remaster every Saturday. And I'm watching these videos, and so I guess I do need to give you a little bit of background. Chris, as an individual, is somebody who is on the autism spectrum, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. It is noticeable Like I said, I'm not trying to be rude. Just if you watch clips of Chris, you notice, and like the way he behaves is not okay in most scenarios. And one thing that Chris does is he struggle like so right now documentary. We're not even like in the 2010s. I don't remember where we are. Like, so Chris like has had a childhood friend since he was whatever age. Like right now in the documentary, he's like 23, I think, and he's still like talking about them all the time and like bringing up when their childhood and blah 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 blah. And I know because I've seen the future material, as well. Like he always talks about these people or this person in particular, and it really got me thinking because it got me thinking about my bestie because we haven't been in contact in a hot minute, and yet even still, every one of these I bring her up and I say that I miss her and I can't wait until I get to hang out with her and do all this stuff with her, and I worry that if she happens to hear these, I'm worried that I don't know. Like I have it on good authority that it's okay. I think like I have it on good authority that I think all is well, and I think that she is okay with how I've been doing things. But part of me also worries that like maybe she thinks it's weird, and that maybe I should not stop rambling, but just stop mentioning her all the time because like I'm worried it's gonna. Like I don't know. Like I have no evidence to go one way or the other. I think that maybe she's cool with it, based on one thing that I'm not gonna elaborate on. But also, I don't want to like creep her out, and I'm worried because like I'm watching this documentary, and like I'm like, oh god, I do that. I constantly talk about this one person all the time. I don't want to. Seeing as I know what happens to Chris, I don't want to be like Chris. I don't know. I don't want her to think that I'm creepy and weird. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing what I always do, and I'm gonna talk about her because she's my best friend, and I miss her, and I love her, and she's amazing. But I really hope that she's not put off by that constant mentioning. Of course, we'll never. Okay, not never, but we probably won't have an answer to this question for a long time. Even still, I just wanted to express my concerns out loud because it's been lurking in the back of my brain for a hot minute. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to get that out for a minute. I'm all good now. Nothing is going to change. I'm going to keep talking about her and keep mentioning her. I hope that if she happens to listen to this one, should she ever get the chance, that she wasn't and still isn't put off by the fact that I talk about her all the time to you all and to no one in particular, and I'm talking to myself, and I don't know. I worry because she's awesome and I can't help myself. Okay, third time and for real, I'm actually going to wrap it up here. So as always, if you liked what you'll send me a like, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter. If you feel so inclined to do so, do see a post over there. Link for that is in the description. And as always, don't forget, your support means the world to me, and I love you all. But most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anyone else and anything else in the entire world. And I can't wait until I get to talk to her again and hang out with her and do stuff with her. And I don't know, magical fourth thing that I can never think of. But I will be back later today with another ramble. Until then, bye.